Shocking numbers from Northeast Ohio's Western Reserve Land Conservancy and Cleveland's Tree Coalition on how quickly Cleveland's tree canopy is shrinking. The agencies say the city of Cleveland's losing 75 to 90 acres of tree canopy every year.
Well, it's going to take a lot of time, energy, focus, and money to reverse that trend.
Cleveland's Tree Coalition is trying to stop the loss of trees, especially in inner city neighborhoods, is on pace to plant 3,000 to 5,000 trees this year. But News 5 investigator Joe Paganakis reports the coalition says it'll have to plant more than 5 times that to solve the city's tree canopy troubles.
The view from Air Tracker 5 showing some of the heavily forested parts of Northeast Ohio just southeast of the city. You can see the city skyline in the background. And then the stark contrast of large open spaces with vacant lots and a dwindling number of trees in some lower income neighborhoods on Cleveland's east side. The Cleveland Tree Coalition says it's a far cry from the 94% tree canopy Cleveland boasted about in the early 1900s that earned Cleveland the nickname the Forest City.
We're trending in the negative direction in terms of canopy cover in Cleveland.
So we could be down to 17% shortly.
We may already be there.
Tom Schreiber, manager of community forestry with the Western Reserve Land Conservancy, says the alarming shrinkage of Cleveland's tree canopy is clearly more disproportionately seen in east side neighborhoods.
In a city, you have to make space for trees. They have to be intentionally planted and intentionally cared for. And in our city's black and brown neighborhoods, that hasn't been done the way that it was in wealthier white neighborhoods.
I think the biggest problem is a lack of education.
ISA board-certified arborist John Palmer says it's crucial private citizens and not just government be a key part of Cleveland's tree canopy recovery plan. Homeowners need to know how to pick the right tree and plant it properly. At the same time, Palmer says more attention is needed in preserving existing larger trees that make up a substantial part of the current canopy.
It's community involvement, it's people educating themselves and then going, I can plant a tree. But you don't have to plant a 10-foot tall tree and pay hundreds of dollars. You can buy a smaller tree, plant it properly, protect it.
Cleveland Tree Coalition Executive Director Samira Malone says if the effort to save the Cleveland tree canopy isn't increased 5-fold, the city tree canopy could recede to just 14% over the next 15 years.
So the goal of the Cleveland Tree Plan is to reach 30% canopy by 2040. But in order to do so, we need to plant about 28,000 trees per year, but that doesn't even take into account the trees that we need to preserve.
And the Western Reserve Land Conservancy says it will be planting more than 100 trees in Cleveland's Buckeye Woodhill neighborhood in October. Meanwhile, Cleveland homeowners can apply for a free tree to be planted in their yard through the Trees for CLE program. A link to that page posted right now on news5cleveland.com. Reporting here at Cleveland City Hall, I'm News 5 investigator Joe Paganakis.